It's in the game.
Greetings from just across the New York-New Jersey border in New Jersey at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the New York Jets. Mike Tirico with my partner Greg Olson, the veteran Nick Folk to get this one started. And off we go from East Rutherford. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. A run, and this is Ashton Genty. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
They'll keep it on the ground with Genty, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Hey, let's go Wednesday, on Wednesday. Cover.
Gino to throw. Gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers. And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 25. A big-time play for Vegas. An even 40 yards.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
On 1st and 10, it's Genty. He'll take this down to the 23. Tony Adams there on the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 8. They'll go again with Genty. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Colin Saunders getting in there to make the tackle. This opening drive has been a good one, but will it continue? Here's a test on 3rd down. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is first and goal. Genty will score. Touchdown, Raiders. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg, able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Kone Wanwu now to return. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
Come on, set, go!
First carry of the game now, and here's Breece Hall. And he'll get about 5. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 4.
Ready? 60 Eagle, check out.
They'll go again with Hall. And he'll have a Jets first down, as he'll take it up to about the 33-yard line.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Set it. Bronco 80. Ready.
On first down, they go right back to Hall. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Let's go. Set it.
Now, Taylor. That's complete to Jeremy Ruckert. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. The Jets have it here to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with a first down coming up.
Set. Cougar 19. Hut.
A give. Here's Hall. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. And Landon Roberts in there on the tackle. From the 43, here's second and 6.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
Taylor. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Set. Ready.
Here's Taylor. He's got his man, complete to Wilson. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that will be a bit of a letdown. Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
70 Timberwolves. Go.
Taylor looking to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
19, Tiger, 9, check go.
It's first down, and it's Hall. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Down. Ready.
Another run here with Hall. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Two minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this.
Okay, break.
3rd and 5.
Set. Get up.
Back to throw is Taylor. Throwing right, it's taken in. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Ready, break. Come on, set. 70 Lions.
They'll run. This is Hall. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
Set up. 60 Bison. Hut.
They will run it over center with Hall. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in the second quarter.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
18 card. Ready.
To throw is Taylor. That one taken in. Adonai Mitchell. Touchdown, New York.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. To return it, here's Raheem Mostert. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Smith. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Ready.
Off the play fake. Smith. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And that will lead to a second down.
Ready.
Back to the air, it's Smith. He's got the Golden Domer. That's Michael Mayer. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Now the Raiders going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go, Salon!
Smith. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go, Salon!
Here's Gino. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target, and it's going to be 3rd down.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. 1st down, sack. 2nd down, big play attempt, falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Here we go, hey.
Gino gonna throw for it. That's to the outside. He's got it to Bowers on the corner route. We have hit halftime. We're going to take a quick break, come back with the second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A touchdown apiece, 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. And this ball's going to go out of bounds, not the way you want to begin the second half. The football will be marked at the 40-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Panther 60. Panther 60. Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Ready?
The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Ready, ready.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Set. Ready. Cougar 19. Go.
Throwing, Taylor. Open is the tight end, Ruckert. He gets free. And he will go all the way. Jeremy Ruckert. Touchdown, New York. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Now, Folk, on for the extra point. It's up and through, and the Jets will move out to a 14-7 lead. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. Mostert now to return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go. Here we go, sit up.
Play action now. It's Gino. Escaping to his left. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. That's the safety, Andre Cisco.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Ball is at the 8 for second and goal.
Ready. Check go.
One more time, they give it to Hall. And this time, he will work his way into the end zone. Reese Hall, touchdown Jets. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal, and Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. To throw, Smith. Short throw that's pulled in by Mayer. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ready. Here goes it up.
Throwing on 2nd down, Smith. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Genty. He'll take this down to the 47. Jamie and Sherwood there to meet him. Here's 2nd and 6. Now, Gino. That's caught left side by Bowers. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a 1st down.
53. Hey, here we go. Sit up.
On the bootleg, it's Smith. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Once the quarterback gets flushed out of the pocket, Mike, he has to make a split-second decision. Does he remain a passer and give his guys time downfield to work open? Or does he turn into a runner and just try to pick up some positive yards with his legs? I think in this case, the extra time paid off. Remained a passer, found an open target downfield, and he's able to get the ball to him for a nice completion.
And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter.
Here we go, here we go. Here we go, sit up.
Here's Smith. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Jets are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning, being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is...
Oh, he gets swarmed under. They meet him in the end zone. It is a safety. And that's the first thought in your mind, running a play from the one. If you're the defense, trap them back behind the line, get a safety, and that's exactly what they do with the good stop there.
This is one of those situations, Mike, where the defense really understands what's coming. They know the offensive point of view is to just try to give themselves a little breathing room, move it away from the goal line, and in this case, they're able to capitalize, make the tackle for loss, and it leads to the safety.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Ready. Here we go, sit up.
Gino to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Adams. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. A big play for the defense to get on the board. Quarterback trying to keep that play going. Instead, sees it go back the other way.
And the quarterback's doing a nice job of keeping his eyes down the field, but he doesn't sense the pressure. And I think that pressure, Mike, is what caused that errant pass. And not only does it lead to the turnover, but it leads to the pick six.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. Oh, this ball's going to wind up nowhere close to the landing zone. Definite mishit there. This one's going to be spotted out beyond the 40.
Hey, here we go. Hey, here we go, sit up.
A first down throw for Smith. He'll find Genty out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Smith. That's to the right side and caught by Bowers. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now. And a first down to boot.
Ready.
Working out of the gun, Smith. He'll go right back to Bowers. He's got it again. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And he'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds with a first down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
From the shotgun, Smith. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. From the gun, it's Geno. That is caught, and he's in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Vegas. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Back is Smith. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
On the return, here comes Wanwu. Ho-ho! Good coverage by the kicking team. He's out of bounds, shy of the 20.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
They're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Go 80. Ready, ready. Hut.
Back to throw is Taylor. That one taken in by Mitchell. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Jets first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. 13 pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another first down. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
Ready, ready.
2 first downs have them up to the 44-yard line. It's first and 10.
Go. 70 Lions. Check go.
On the handoff, here comes Hall. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go in the game. Second and 10.
Set, go.
They'll drop to throw. Pass is caught. That's Ruckert, the tight end. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
They'll throw here on third and short. And he gets that one complete to his tight end, Taylor.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
just across the Cumberland River from those neon lights of Broadway, we welcome you inside Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Tennessee Titans. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey, set for the start. And off we go from Nashville. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Panther 60, Panther 60, 18, hut, hut.
On the ground, the former Cowboy, Tony Pollard. And that play gets nothing, so no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense, and boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Set. 60 by 6. Ready, ready?
To throw is Ward. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
He's got a man here. That's Alec Iomanner. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, the former All-Pro Johnny Hecker out to punt for Tennessee. Cavante Turpin to return for the Cowboys. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Yeah, here we go, going to 54, going to 50, 180. There we go, going to 53.
Right to the air is Prescott. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Now a 3rd and 2.
Yeah, what is it?
On play action, here's Dak. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. 1st down, Cowboys.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
That's complete left side to Pickens. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
here we go. Wait, take 180. 180.
On the play fake, Dak. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Again, Prescott to the air. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one, good for 16 yards.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, here we go.
Play action now. Prescott flushed to his left. Short throw brought in by Schoonmaker. And it'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Like that. 180. 180.
Prescott. Here's a screen set up to Williams. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screenplays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen...
To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And a nice run there. He'll get 9 yards. Mark him at the 29. Second and a yard.
60 Bison, 60 by 19. Try. Check go.
Throwing is Ward. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick, picking up the first down.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down. You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Set. Cowboy 8. Ready, right?
Out of the gun, Ward. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Calvin Ridley was the intended receiver, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And you can see really why this offense has leaned on the ground game. I mean, can't you, Mike? I mean, the passing attack really needs somebody to provide a spark because they have not been able to get anything going here before the half.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
This offensive line has to do a better job, Mike, of communicating the protection pre-snap, especially on these key third downs. The blitz overwhelms them from the jump, and now they're picking their quarterback off the ground.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming. Here's Johnny Hecker now as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go! Wide 80. What do you think?
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in the second quarter. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Here we go. Wide 80. What do you think?
It's another run here for Williams. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another 1st down.
Yeah! What do you think?
A shotgun snap for Prescott. Throw here down the field will fall incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
They'll go play action. It's Prescott. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Here we go. Wide 80. Here we go, 47. Here we go, 47. What do you think?
To throw is Prescott. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Yeah, here we go. What do you think?
Play fake. Prescott. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Jake Ferguson was the intended target, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
Kill. What do you think?
They'll throw again. Dak. Open, left side is Schoonmaker. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. They'll have to go the full 10 yards, but it's 1st and goal.
Yeah, here we go. I think wide 80. Hey, kill. Kill. Hey, what do you think?
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Hey, here we go. Wide 80. Wide 80.
Prescott again. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Well, nothing on the scoreboard in the first 2 quarters. Who can make the breakthrough? We are back underway, quarter number 3. Scoreless game. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go! And he will dive into the end zone. 94 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. What a start to the second half. They come right out of the locker room and take it all the way to the end zone for 6.
Mike, we got to find out what that halftime speech was by that coach, because apparently it worked. I mean, talk about a dream start here. You find yourself at halftime, you're regrouping, we want to come out in the third quarter and establish some rhythm and momentum, and boy, do they do that here with their kickoff unit, returning it for 6.
On the return, it's Jim DK. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Come on, set! Bronco 80! Ready?
Here's Ward. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
Down. 60 Eagles!
On 2nd down, here's Ward. His pass caught. It's Chigokonkwo. And they will finally run him down. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 37 yards.
You just don't see speed out of the tight end position like this guy, Mike. I mean, to catch an underneath ball and have the ability to turn into a runner, that's something we traditionally see from wide receivers and running backs, but this guy's as fast as anybody in the league.
Got it. Ready?
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60, ready?
From the gun, here's Ward. Short one there to Okonkwo. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
72.
Again, it's Ward. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete, and he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
Set. Go.
Throwing on 3rd down, Ward. Got his man at the 6, and he will get into the end zone. Jim DK, touchdown Tennessee.
It's just backbreaking here. If you're the defense, you feel like you're in a really good spot. It's 3rd and pass. You understand what the offense likely has to do to convert the 1st down. They just don't do a great job of covering the receivers. And at the same point, let's give a lot of credit. Nice job by the quarterback working through his progression, getting to the right choice, and it pays off for a touchdown.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Cavante Turpin on the return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Yeah! What do you think?
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That one knocked away, and it's incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout.
Yeah! Here we go! Wide 80. What do you think?
From the shotgun, it's Dak. Moving to his right. And he somehow manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before he's hustled out of bounds.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is a positive. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
3rd down and 9.
Yeah, here we go! I think! Wide 80. What do you think?
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. To the left side, caught by Lamb. Call it a gain of 13. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place.
Hey, chat. So what's going on is I go nonverbal. Like, it's part of, I feel like it's not, it's a part of, like, it's like a part of my autism and stuff, but literally, like, it's like I get so much anxiety inside me that, like, I don't know. It's really hard. Really hard to talk, you know, in that situation. Like, I could talk, definitely. Like, right now I could talk. But, just... That's why it says nonverbal. Because there are parts... Hold on. There's parts where, like, I get like that. But I'm working on, like, not getting like that. But it's just there just in case, like, you guys are wondering, why isn't he talking? Well, it's probably that reason. But, I'm listening to music, though. Definitely helps with my anxiety a lot. And yeah, like, it really helps. So after this live, let me see how am I gonna do it. Oh, I know what I could do. I'll show you guys my social media things, and then you guys can all like check it out if you want. But no, this is a crazy game. It is a crazy game. This guy already used one timeout though in the fourth quarter. I guess in one quarter he used it. It's crazy, guys. Guys, it's crazy. But this guy already used the timeout too, though, so. Heck no. Golly, man, this is a good game. Yo, guys, I need you guys to watch me on Twitch, because I get ads on there. And I get paid on Twitch. I get paid on TikTok. So if you wanted to like, gift me on TikTok, if you wanted to gift me on, because if you subscribe on Twitch, you get no ads. Like if you have Amazon Prime, if you haven't used it yet, you can use it on me. Yeah. But yeah, no, I'll show it to you guys after this game, because I'm gonna be getting that new game. I'm gonna go and tell that guy I'm getting that game. Bro, my guy didn't even jump, dude. That is so annoying, bro. That's game, I think, man. That's good. But yeah, I pretty much I'm gonna have to do something in order to. Cause I have this card 25. I've been saving it, so. Dude, won't need to field goal, man. Oh, yeah, that's. I mean, to be fair, came in the last minute too. So like, if we scored a touchdown, just say we do, the overtime. Trying to get this guy going, man. Dang. I mean, Dallas Cowboys though, like Tennessee is one of the worst teams. What's it called? Tennessee is one of the worst teams in the NFL, and I'm still doing good with them. Oh, man. You know what kind of music I'm listening to, y'all? Guess what? Country music, man. Tight. That's where it's at. Damn, I thought bro was gonna catch that. It's 4th down. So we would have to get it like right here. We would have to. You have to get it right here, man. Oh, he held on to that ball, man. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go for that too. If Burrow goes all the way, like I'm gonna have him. Damn. That is so crazy. Oh my gosh, bro. He's blitzing, I think. Which yeah, no, there's no way, bro. If we're gonna get this, it'll be crazy, but I'm just saying. That's 3rd down, it's 4th right now. I'm saying if we score a touchdown right here, if we score a touchdown. Bro, he drops it, though. I mean, he got hit. That's why I like fishing games, bro. No stress, you know? Like, no stress. Fishing game is awesome. It's game. Alright. Oh, Mushu, I did, bro. I did not know you were there, bro. I'm sorry, Mooch. I'm sorry. Mushu. Oh my gosh. Oh, he intercepted that. Do you think he could run all the way? Bro, one more play. I'm so sorry, bro. That would stink. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, little guy. No way we're gonna get this. Yeah, it's game. Come on, y'all. Come on. That's final play. That's game. Alright. Guess what? I'm gonna message that guy right now. Hold on a sec. Sheesh, guys, man. Let me see. Alright, hold on. I gotta get off this game. This is what I call big. My favorite. Okay, I'm gonna keep. Oh, okay. I mean, Fortnite you can go fishing. Minecraft I don't play with anyone anyways. Taking that game off. Let me see. Fortnite. I'm good. I don't think I need Fortnite. Chat, I don't think so. It seems like the fishing games are working for me. Problem with this NBA 2K, and then Yeah, let me exit out of this game. Chat. So I'm gonna keep those games. That I removed 2 games, I think. Hold on a sec. Let me pause this. Go to socials. Guys, go check out my social medias if you haven't done so already. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna use this card. Oh, bro, is it on? Okay. All right, guys. Hold on, chat. Hold on a sec. Hold on. Oh, oh, snap. Hold on, y'all. Guys, I have enough. I don't have to spend a penny. That's cool. Redeem. Alright, where's that game at? Hold on a sec, chat. My wish list. Alright. Let's go. Oh, it's a PS5 version. Heck yeah. Bro. Oh my gosh, it's the PS5 version. Alright, let me see. Let me see. Damn headache, dog. Oh, heavens. Okay. That's cool, man. Heck yeah. So I got Fishing Planet, Call of the Wild at the Angler. I'll take this game off. What game stressing me out? Yo guys, gotta make a video. Gotta make a video about this. How much memory do I have though? Oh, okay, hold on. Dang it. Hold on. Let me see. Right. Yeah, man. Let me see. Should I just like? Okay, that was. I mean, those. How much memory do I have, guys? I have enough memory. Okay.